Hi friends, and welcome back to Decorate Your Life. This is Sandy for Graphic 45, and in today's tutorial, I'll be sharing how you can make beautiful Christmas gift bags with Graphic 45. It's a fun, quick, and easy project that you'll be able to make in no time. Enjoy the tutorial. So for our Graphic 45 Christmas gift bag, we're going to use the following. We're going to use papers from the Joy to the World 12 by 12 Patterns and Solids, and we're going to use a tag from the cardstock die cuts, and we are also going to use stickers from the Joy to the World sticker sheet. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to choose two of my Joy to the World paper collections, and I really like these blue ones right here, so I'm going to go ahead and get these out. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our scoring board. And we are going to score. Now notice how the design of the paper is uniform, and that is what you're going to want to do, because if you go ahead and pull out patterns, then you're going to have to not only match your patterns, but when you do the foldovers, you need to ensure that the foldovers are not upside down. So for me, it's a lot easier to make Christmas bags when I'm looking at neutral type designs. So, because you see when it folds over, it's going to show this. So it's going to turn out real pretty. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and put it in our scoreboard, and we're going to score at 3 inches on 3 sides and 1.5 inch on one side. Now the side that is going to be your top side is going to be that 1.5 inch. So in other words, let's say this is my top side, okay, then I would score it at 1.5 inch. But right now, let me go ahead and do the 3 inches. So I'm going to score here at 3 inches. Then I'm going to turn it around, turn it over like so, and then I'm going to score at 3 inches. Then turn again, and I'm going to score at 3 inches. And the very last one is going to be 1.5 inches. Okay, and we are going to do the same thing with the other sheet. So now what we want to do is we want to take our scored lines, and we just want to fold the paper along the score lines, and we want to use our bone folder so that way we can have crisp folds. And let's go ahead and do the same thing with this one. Alrighty. So now we have 2 sheets that look like this. Okay, so now we're going to take one of our 12 by 12 sheets, and we are going to trim off the squares on these 2 ends, this end and this end, on just one of the sheets. Okay, so we have this sheet that looks something like this. Now we're going to take our other sheet, and what we're going to do is we are going to trim right along here. Alrighty, we're not going to trim the whole square off. We're just going to trim right along here. And let me go ahead and do one. And then the other. Okay. Okay, so now that we have these two parts trimmed off, we're going to take this one step further. Because we want this part to give us a really great fit. What we're going to want to do is we want to snip about just a little bit of a wedge right along here, and basically what you do is, let me hold my paper this way to show you. It might be easier with this one maybe. We're just going to take it and we're going to snip a wedge just like that in the form of a triangle. Okay, see, something like this. And we're going to do the same thing for this part over here. Let me just turn the paper over like so. Once again, a little bit of a wedge like in a triangle. See, just like that. Okay, alrighty. Okay, so the next part is really simple. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our paper that's cut like this, and we're going to match it against this paper that's cut like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this part and we're going to glue it to this part over here, ensuring that our score lines match. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, making sure that our score lines match, and I'm just going to take some wet adhesive and run some wet adhesive right along there and right along there, like so. And friends, this is such a fun project. It's very easy, super quick, super simple to make, and you can embellish it as much or as little as you want. And you could do this for just about anything, like a birthday. You could do it for your Christmas holidays, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day gifts, anything that you want. And as a matter of fact, what I've been doing too is I've been doing several of bags like these for storage. I'm using them as storage containers for my crafting supplies. So it's got an endless amount of uses. So let's go ahead and move forward. Okay, so now before I glue any further, I just want to take this piece right here, the piece that we measured at 1 and 1.5, and just fold it over like so. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing over here, just like that. Okay, so we just continue with the gluing, and we are going to glue this piece to here, and we're going to glue this piece to here, and then we are going to take these pieces and we are going to glue them to here, and oh my gosh, we're just about done. Okay. Just like that. Just like that. And if you want to, over here, I think it's a good idea to apply just a tad of glue along here and also right along here. Just a tad. It doesn't have to be perfect. And now we're going to glue these pieces together. And of course, we're ensuring that our lines match up. And by lines, I mean this right here, that it's flush against that part. Let me just use my bone folder to kind of like press the glue right along there. And let's do this piece. And here we could go ahead and glue this part just like that. Let me go ahead and take care of this part over here, just like that. Easy, easy, guys. So simple. And this project goes by so quickly that in an afternoon, the time that it takes you to get ready to go out, drive to the store, stand in line and everything, the time that it takes you to do all that, you could just grab your graphic 45 12 by 12 sheets and make at least half a dozen of these, in all seriousness. You know. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to add some handles. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I like to add handles to this. I will make a little bit of a template just because I like my handle things, the punch, the hole punch. I can't talk. Because I want my the little holes that I'm about to put in here, I want them to match as far as the distance. I want them to be equidistant. There you go. Be right back. Okay, so now to make our template for our holes, I'm going to take one of the two pieces that we snipped off from the bag, and I'm going to cut it into a 2-inch square piece, okay? So I'm just going to trim it. Let's see, 2-inch here and 2-inch here. Okay. And what I'm going to do now with this piece, let's see, we're going to need a pen. I'm going to take my 2-inch square piece and I'm going to line it up to the edge of my bag, alrighty? And I'm going to eye measure the location, the approximate location of where I'm going to be making that hole, okay? So I'm thinking somewhere over here. Alrighty, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crocodile or any hole punch that you may have, because there's really not that much of a distance there. So you can use whatever hole punch tool that you have and just punch a hole right along there. Let me grab my crocodile, be right back. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to use this template right along there. Because I don't want this to move, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little paper clip clip it on there. That way I know that it's not going to move. Okay. And there we go. It's one hole. And now what I'm going to do is, since I'm going to the other side, I'm going to take this and I'm going to flip it over. There we go. Okay. And if you wish, you could use a paper clip to make sure that it doesn't move. Alrighty. Then we take our hole punch and match it up, and voila, there we go, just like that. And we're gonna do the same thing for this side. Okay, so I start right over here, and this is just so that my piece of paper or my template does not move, and I just moved it. Okay, just like that. And we use our hole punch. Alrighty. Then we take our template, turn it over, because we're going to the other side. This is gonna go right along there. There we go. Okay, so I decided on adding these antique brass eyelets, and I'm just going to run them through, let's see, with a crocodile. That's one. That's two. That's three. And that's four. Here's an extra one. Alrighty, so now our bag looks something like this. And then we're going to take some ribbon and we're just going to string it along here. And I believe, let me see, the length, I want it to be something like this perhaps. Give it a little bit of room for the knot. So I'm going to be trimming this at about, let's see, let me put it here, about 14.5 inches is what I have here. So let me just trim this, and of course I'm gonna do this. Okay, so that goes there, and I love using this type of ribbon. And I can never remember the name. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can never remember the name of this ribbon. It has a special name, so yeah. Let's see, let me go ahead and make a little knot here. Alrighty, that's one. And make sure that this is straight. Just like that. I'm sorry about my nails, by the way. It's been crazy busy, you know, with the holidays and everything, and we went out of town and all of that, so I haven't had the time to go get a manicure. Okay, so that is one. And now here is the other. Who knows? Maybe for the next video I'll have my nails done. Okay, and that's one. And let me make sure that it's gonna go in just nice and neat. And here is that other one. Alrighty. Isn't this the cutest thing? And now all we have left to do is embellish. Just embellish our bag. And oh my gosh, this was so super easy, so super simple to do. And I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these out. And this is so fun to make. I tell you guys, oh gosh, yeah. By the time you come back from the store, if you were actually to go to the store and get a few gift bags, you would have literally made half a dozen, okay? Because once you get the hang of it with the scoreboard and the measuring, and as you can see, there's not much to it, you're done, okay? You are done. Okay, there we go. I love this. I love this. And over here, what we could do is, see, we could use this to, or shall I use this one? Decisions. Let me use this one. You know, as the gift tag, the to and the from. Could do that with this. Get find out for me. Okay, there we go. There we go. With this one. Okay. Oh my goodness, I love this project. Okay, and so let me look at the, we could do something like a little border by using this beautiful, beautiful border from our stickers. And this is going to be, we could eye measure this, like you could actually measure. measure. I'm just eye measuring here. We're gonna go here, just like that. Look at that. It's so cute. I shouldn't say cute, it's pretty. And there's one. And let me use the fine scissors to cut right along there. And let me see if this is going to be, maybe not. So I'm just, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to eye measure, kind of like center it along here, just like that. This is going to be the back, I believe, and this is going to be the front. Okay, and because we have spaces right here in the back, you know what we can do, guys? Let's go ahead and take a couple of these circle stickers and just put one there. Look at that. And another one here. Oops, let me go down a little bit further. There's the other one. And so over here, I want to do something special. And I'm looking at these to go, let's see, should I? No, let me not do that. But oh my gosh, I am loving this. Oh, let me go ahead and add a piece on earth. And I think I'm going to put that right in between this part over here. Look at that. Okay. And so this is going to be the tag, and this is going to go right along there. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it in the center. So I'm just going to use my glue to glue it along the 3 sides, leaving it a pocket. And let's go ahead and do that. Just the fine line of glue is all you need. There we go. Just like that. Okay. And I'm going to need to stand up for this part. I'm going to go right along there. And I'm pretty much eyeing the middle part. You could measure where the middle is if you wish, but I'm just kind of like eyeing it. That looks close enough to the middle. So let me do this. And this can go just like that. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. And of course, I want to use the Graphic 45 flat back matte pearl gems to embellish this a little bit more. Let's see, I believe I'm gonna use the black ones. Grab my two-in-one. Whoops. Get that right along there. This one here. I am loving this. This goes here, and of course over here we write to and from. Cut like that so it shows. Just like that. And if you wish, you could use ribbon, if you have more ribbon, and make a little bow and just tie a little bow and put it right along there, and you are done. You are done with your Graphic 45 Christmas bag. I love it. I love the way this came out, and leave me a comment. Let me know how you like this project. I think it's super easy, super simple to make, and super quick. So thank you so very much for watching my videos, and leave me a thumbs up if you like this project, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll see you once again real soon. Bye now.